Get your popcorn ready and put on your 3D glasses, because in this video I'm showcasing all the 3D games on the Sega Master System. Now, the Master System was released in North America in 1986, and it came with some pretty cool accessories, including a set of 3D glasses that could be purchased. Now, the games that I'm showing today might look a little funny since I can't actually show them in 3D, but just know that you can play these games in 3D with the Master System glasses. And if this is your first time on my channel, or if you just haven't yet, make sure you hit that sub button to watch plenty of Sega Master System content, from countdowns, retrospectives, and my personal collection of Sega Master System games. Alright, get your 3D glasses on, because we're taking a look at every 3D Sega Master System game. Outrun 3D. Did you love Outrun when it first released? Would you like to play pretty much the exact same version, but only in 3D? Well, Outrun 3D offers just that. It's very similar to the 1987 release, but with the LCD shutter glasses, you'll have a stereoscopic effect, making it look like you're racing in 3D. You'll be racing across different courses and have the option to choose which direction you go when you come across a fork in the road. So get ready to hit the road again, but this time in 3D. Missile Defense 3D. The East and the West are at war. You're going to be seeing cruise missiles flying around, and it's your job to intercept them with a laser cannon positioned in space. In this 3D action game, you will have 3 chances to save the cities. Missile Defense 3D is very similar to all of the arcade fun and action of the 80s with these types of games, but only in 3D on your home console. Zakon 3D. Zakon 3D is, as the title implies, a 3-dimensional variant of the arcade game Zakon. Like most games of its kind, the backdrop is set in space. The first part of the battle is spent shooting down opposing fighters, snagging more powerful weapons, speed power-ups, and fuel. Not only do you have to worry about the enemy, but your fuel is working against you as well. The second part of the battle is to grab the fuel and take out ground forces through a 3D corridor, dodging walls. The final part of the battle is, of course, the big bad boss. Maze Hunter 3D. You are trapped in a 20-level maze, and your job is to make your way toward the bottom and get out alive. Pick up the iron bar and use it to destroy enemies that get in your way. But you better keep on moving, because those enemies just keep respawning. You'll need to go down warp holes to warp to another part of the level, and to exit you must find the silver key that will open up the locked door. Red balls will float around the screen, and destroying them will let you obtain a special attack which you can use to defeat more enemies. Boxes labeled with a question mark are scattered around the level, and destroying these will allow you to obtain armor, shoes, and the key that you will need for the exit. Space Harrier 3D. So one of the games on the Master System that I am absolutely terrible at is Space Harrier. So why not make it more challenging for myself by playing Space Harrier 3D? Space Harrier 3D is more like Space Harrier 1.5. While it's not a direct sequel to Space Harrier, it was designed to take advantage of the 3D glasses. This game is considerably a lot more darker than the original in both the look and feel of it. You'll even notice that the digital voices are deeper in tone, creating a sense of urgency. Things are obviously not well in Space Harrier's world, but if you're familiar with the original, the premise is going to be the same. Blow everything up and fight the boss at the end. Blade Eagle 3D. Blade Eagle 3D is a vertical shoot 'em up which has no story. You just have to shoot your way through 3 different planets. On these planets, you're going to be blasting as many enemies as possible, and along the way, there's going to be several bosses that you need to defeat. The later ones drop a power-up which you can use to upgrade your ship. Some of the power-ups include double shots and laser beams. Another power-up gives you the ability to have an extra ship on your side and will join you in the fight. Poseidon Wars 3D. In Poseidon Wars 3D, you have just entered the Navy as a cadet, and you must make your way up to Admiral. Now to do this, you must go out at sea with a submarine and destroy several enemy targets. Once you've defeated each enemy target, the mission is completed, and upon completing missions, your rank will be increased. Before defeating those targets, you're going to need to defeat enemy jets, choppers, and submarines who will launch missiles or rockets at you. If you are hit by any of those, damage is inflicted to the submarine, but you can shoot down any of the missiles or rockets that are coming at you. You will need to keep an eye on the built-in radar and sonar to find out where the enemies will hit next. Now your fuel is going to be limited and it can be increased by destroying certain enemies. The game ends when your submarine is destroyed or you run out of fuel. So those were all of the Sega Master System 3D games that you can play. Which one of them do you have in your collection? Or have you ever played a 3D game on the Master System? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're there, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel to watch plenty of more Master System content. Thanks for watching.